from Andy's bedroom. I didn't realise it last night, but looking this morning I can see that we have partial castle views. See the little tips of the tower there. You also see Big Thunder Mountain, bit of Splash Mountain. I can't get over the Etch-a-Sketch TV. The beds do be firm though. I felt like I was sleeping on a plank of wood. Other than that, loving the Toy Story Hotel. I've got my breakfast in 20 minutes, so I'm just doing like a little pack. And I know I said I was gonna wait till 10 AM to do the Fantasy Springs entrance to sort of be more relaxed, but now I'm thinking I gotta get in as early as possible so I can book my seats for the shows and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'll monorail in and then use the Fantasy Springs exit. I think that closes at 9-10 PM. So I'm at Lotso's Garden Cafe. It's a buffet for breakfast, but it feels a bit like Goofy's Kitchen in that there's like pasta and all these like dinner foods. So I got basically potatoes, some scrambled eggs. This is like a tofu thing and some baked tomato. And then on the sweeter side, I got some like mango pudding, bread pudding, melon. And this is a strawberry and red bean pastry thing. And then there's like, I think this is a smoothie. This is a yogurt. And this is a matcha panna cotta. It's too cute to eat. And this strawberry bun looks like ham. I hope it doesn't have ham in it. Delicious. Breakfast ate, checked out, bags dropped. And that Fantasy Springs entrance doesn't open for 90 minutes, so of course I'm going the long way, going through the front gate. But it's 8:36. So I'm not really rope dropping. I'm expecting to get there at the back of the line, or hopefully the line will start progressing by the time I get there and I can sort of just waltz on in. I probably should have just been patient and just waited around a bit longer to make my life easier. You know how I get antsy. I want to get going. I want to go to Disney Springs. Not Disney Springs, Fantasy Springs. Woo! What have I done? Did you see that line? What have I done? It'll move quick. I'm in the entry queue at 8:49. It looks like they're already letting people in, so it's not going to be that bad. Okay, 25 minutes to get through security. Not that bad. But I was standing on the surface of the sun. I've lost so much fluid already just from sweat. And now we're in the line to scan tickets. I think I'll end up being about 35 minutes earlier than if I did the other entrance, so I guess it's worth it. I'm in. I just pulled over and booked, I don't even know what, shows. I think it was a bit of a blur. I tried to put them all in the afternoon because I know I've got Fantasy Springs stuff from 10:30 to 12:30. I don't know if any are overlapping. I think I did an alright job, and I got a free Lightning Lane for Indiana Jones for later. And I also got one for Soaring because it's already at a 70-minute wait. And I was just thinking I'm never going to do that. So I just paid the 22,000 yen, which is probably a lot. And I also booked a seat for the show, which costs money. Another 25,000 yen. And now I'm looking, and I can do a ride, I think, before I enter Fantasy Springs. So I'm thinking maybe Tower of Terror, which is at 20 minutes. Maybe if I can knock that out, I'll be happy. I just don't know where it is. Wow, this park's cool. That's Big Band Beat, which I got a ticket for. It says it's in its final performances, so I'm glad well, actually, I don't know if that's real or if that's just, on the poster permanently. But I'm glad I got a ticket. There's all those Duffies. Duffy and friends. I don't get the hype, honestly. Cut to me meeting Duffy in like 5 hours. Here we go. This is very The Shining. That ride was so fun. And it's only just past 10. So I think I made the right call. Not doing the later entrance through Fantasy Springs, but I'm heading to Fantasy Springs now. Well, I think I'm in the right direction. We'll find out. I'm going to do the Frozen ride, which I got on a fast pass with my vacation package, which is now a 120-minute wait. So really glad I have that. And also the Tower of Terror ride's like at 70 or something now. So yikes. But it was a really fun ride as far as I could tell. Harrison Hightower has a hotel in New York. Look, there's a big ship. And he must be like a collector, and he brought back some sort of cursed artifact, which, I don't know, killed him or something. And now he's trapped in the, Barnacle Bills. I might get a beverage first. Yeah, he's like trapped in the tower or something or other. Anyway, it was lots of fun. I like that there's different versions of Tower of Terror, but that was a good one. Scratch that. Couldn't get a beverage there because it's just an alcohol one. I mean, it's 10 a.m. Jeepers creepers. Why? Wild. Just walking past and I saw this plaque. On this date in 1774, the brave men of Cape Cod Village fired the shot heard down the road. Okay, what date? Is that some sort of American history? I don't know. But what date is that? Is that today? How does that work? Wow, I feel like I'm really in Cape Cod with a volcano behind it. That's so cute. Isn't that one of the statues on the Disney Cruise Line ships? Big fan of Cape Cod. What a vibe. Walked past a milk chocolate popcorn stand, which smelt nice. The futuristic seaport of Port Discovery is dedicated to the exploration of the oceans to deepen man's understanding of Earth's last great frontier. Free beverage number 1. I think it's like a green tea. It's not something I would normally get, but I'm really thirsty. And it's all they had. And it was for free! I've really gone the long way. But I'm seeing some cool things. I'm back at the entrance? What have I done? What have I done? Seems to be some construction happening over at the volcano. I think I'm visiting every land before I find Fantasy Springs. Because that's Mermaid Lagoon. I don't want to go in there just yet. Ooh, caramel popcorn. Pretty area. I just can't find this bloody place. It really is the back of the park. I can see why my hotel, which is like near Disneyland, was also right next to Fantasy Springs. Now I'm at the Arabian coast, but I do think I'm heading in the right direction. Oh, praise be. Should have just followed all the people. Ooh, it looks springy. This is the line for Rapunzel's. A line before the line. Oh, look at this. That's Peter Pan. And Anna and Elsa in the rock. That is sick. That is so cool. Oh, wow. Pocahontas. I love this. Those like rock formation waterfalls gives you something to look at when you're in the standby line. It's Rapunzel's tower and Rapunzel's line. Oh my goodness gracious me. That line's been going since we entered the area. Oh, and there's a Snuggly Duckling. Got lunch booked there later. They have a vegetarian burger. Sick. So that's a 70-minute line for Rapunzel. And apparently the ride's really quick, so I hope it's worth it. That looks so cool. Oh my god, I still can't find Anna and Elsa's. Where am I going? That's the exit. Oh, there's the Fantasy Springs Hotel. So that's where I'll hopefully exit from when the park closes tonight. This feels Arendelle. I can see Elsa's Crystal Ice Palace up ahead. And this is the line, which is huge. I was hoping on exploring more around here before I went for my ride, because I thought I had heaps of time, but it took me half an hour to find the place.
欢迎参加阿伦戴尔王国的皇家旅行。为了您的安全，来年のロイヤルツアーをごゆっくりお楽しみください。
You're just a target in a room full of people trying to sell a dream. Got what you wanted, but money fade fast like a summer fling. Was it worth it? The petty fees flew overseas. It made you believe in stolen dreams, someone else's fears. If you think about it, forgot how to breathe. Now the weather's clear. My dear, staring in your face to face with the mirror, like it's zero. No one's got to pick you up. Don't need a mask or a hero, like a hero. And everybody's thinking how they made it out.
That was a really cute ride. Really impressive animatronics and just like scene setting. I did film a little bit of it. I wasn't going to, but then the girl next to me filmed the whole thing with flash on, so I was like, well, the rule book's out the window, so I was like, I may as well whip mine out. Camera, that is. And so now I'm running over to Peter Pan, because I, with the vacation package, booked my fast passes like 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, which I thought would be plenty of time, but I might have been wrong there. Sick. This is it. So the Peter Pan ride's down. I'm assuming since my pass says 11 till 12, if it's still down for another hour, because it's 11 now, they'll honour it later, I guess. And my Rapunzel's Tower one's not till 11:30. So maybe I will just look around and enjoy the space and get a beverage, a free beverage. This is Bambi! I was just looking up where to get a drink and it opened again. So I used my priority pass, because I have to, because it's timed. But it is just a 5-minute wait anyway. And I'm in. It's a walk-on. If I was smart, I would have just gone on in standby and then ran back and did priority again, but I got a full schedule. I can't be doubling up on rides just yet. Cool. That was such a good ride. I thought that was amazing. 50 times better than Peter Pan's flight. Like, I didn't film any of it because it's like all 3D screens, so it would be pointless, but like mixed in with real sets. And you just zip around Neverland and then you go flying through London. I should have run on standby and then come back and use my pass. That was so good. This is a pixie dust soda. So it's got like a star bath bomb in it, which will dissolve. And this was for free. Oh wow, fizzing that up. Ooh, that's really nice. That's really sweet but nice. Who would have thought? A bath bomb in a soda. Ah, Fantasy Springs. That was the nicest drink I've ever had. That's better than the one that Gaston did, and that was a great drink. Fairy Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies is another ride. I don't have a fast pass for that one. I don't even think I can get that one for that one. I think it's a kid's ride. It's right there. But I'll still do it if I can later. Ugh. Okay, this popcorn stand has a roast beef popcorn. Yeah, Fantasy Springs, that's your first miss. The Rapunzel line's gone down considerably. It's now only 50 minutes, which is still a lot. Oh my god. I was too early. They're making me wait 5 minutes until it's the exact time on the ticket, which is fair enough, but all the more reason I should have done Peter Pan twice. You know, if I was with JB, I would have been slow enough. He would have been able to do it twice. But I'm just too efficient. Oh well. That was the quickest ride I've ever been on in my entire life. I think it was like 2 minutes. It was very cute though. I loved when we went through the room with all the lanterns, and that's very pretty, very picturesque, very atmospheric, very quick. I think so far out of the rides here, Peter Pan, number 1, Frozen, number 2, Rapunzel, number 3. That drink, number 2.5. I don't know. That drink, man, that was good. Alright, here's the best attraction. The gift shop. And oh my god, look at all these fountains! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh, sick! And there's the dragon? I think these fountains are my favorite thing in all of like Tokyo Disneyland Resort. And there's a Phantasmic one to match my shirt! There's Elsa. There's Cinderella. Oh, and there's a little mermaid statue. What was this one? This may just be a fountain, but this one's definitely Ariel. Oh, see ya, Elsa. She's probably really hot. She must. Oh, and there's Anna, catching bubbles with her tongue. That's so cute. Oh, that's sick. Well, I've officially become that guy. I bought one of the Lost Boys beanies, which I know everyone who goes to Tokyo Disney comes back with these glasses and these beanies, but I just couldn't resist once I'm here. Because, you know, what else do you want to do when it's 32 degrees and muggy, but wear a beanie resembling a bear? And I don't regret it. And I also got my original goods voucher redeemed here. Because I tried to get it redeemed last night for a tote bag at the Toy Story Hotel, and the guy was like, "Oh, go to Disney Springs, there's more options." And then I went in here and they opened up the folder and there was just like a shoulder bag, some Duffy bag, which I probably should have gotten. That's probably the hot ticket item that the Toy Story guy was like, "They only have the Duffy bag at Disney Springs, go there." But I don't really identify with Duffy. I just don't like bears. That's a joke because I'm wearing a bear beanie. Anyway, so I got this plushie of like little vacation Mickey. So I thought that's cute. It's got little clips. I think it's meant to like clip onto like your backpack or something. I'll see if I can figure that out. I don't think that's how it's meant to work, but I could just have him look like he's scaling my backpack like he's Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Let's see if that works. These are so cool. Now that I'm a lost boy, I thought I'd better check out the ship. Skull Rock. What a fun area. I love it. Drink number 3, baby! Just a Coca-Cola from Oakens. Okay, so I'm here at the Snuggly Duckling. Look how cute that chair is. I have a plant-based burger, some fries, a water, an iced coffee, beverage number 4, and some kind of sweet treat, but it's in her like frying pan, which is cute. And this was all free / included in whatever price I paid for the vacation package, so that's nice. I kind of thought when I booked it that it was just a reservation that I was booking and that I'd have to actually get here and then pay. So when I've been coming to these restaurants, well, this is the first time and breakfast today, and I haven't had to pay anything, I'm like, jagged it. But I've used up all my vouchers now. The only voucher I have left is the beverage ticket. But I'll be making some good use of that beverage ticket. Rest easy. This is the plant-based burger. More substantial than my meals yesterday, which were just desserts. So, I'm doing good today. That food was pretty good. For a plant-based burger, that was delicious. And it was nice just to sit in the shade, underneath the fan, enjoying this Snuggly Duckling. I've got an hour until my next fast pass, which is Soaring. But there's Raging Spirits, and I think they do a single rider line here. So I'm gonna go do that, I think. I'm nervous. Oh, this single rider line is moving. That was a pretty fun ride. This loop bit where you go upside down is the best. But then it's over. It's kind of like the Rapunzels of roller coasters. Like, one blink and you miss it. But also, the single rider line was practically a walk-on, so who cares? On my way to Soaring, and I got another bevy. It's just a Coca-Cola. My spidey senses tell me Soaring summer around here, but I'm not sure where. But there also seems to be some sort of parade or something happening over there, like a dance party. I wonder if that's one of the shows I'm locked in for later. I don't know. So this is the Mediterranean harbour. Gorgeous! I'm not seeing many people wearing these Lost Boys hats around, and I'm like, why? And then I realised that it's 1,000,000 degrees. Okay, time for Soaring. It's now at 80 minutes, which is, I think, less than it was this morning.
Buongiorno, 私のアレッタ。
高いところが苦手な方は博物館の係員に声をかけてください。
That was a really nice ride. It's nice to be in the cool with the wind blowing at you and feeling like you're flying. I thought it would be different because it's so Mediterranean port inspired, and it's as if you're flying on one of those like old-timey, oh my glasses have popped up, one of those old-timey planes, but it is essentially the same old Soaring, except it ends in Tokyo at DisneySea. And also I've done it before in like California and Florida, but I never noticed the scents as much as I did on this one, like the different smells in each different land. Like when you're in Africa and the elephants are running through the grass, you could smell grass. That was cool. Good ride. So now I'm going over to Indiana Jones, that area again, because that's my next free fast pass. I feel like I'm not being very efficient, popping around from port to port. Like I just was there, but oh well. Just picked up some mystery pins for JB. Yeah, this Duffy wall, and they threw in for free some stickers. And this one's a Duffy one. Duffy's huge. You see that huge line for popcorn? It's for butter and soy sauce flavor. Whew, I'm looking for chocolate. Hey, that plane is C-3PO. Alright, come on Indiana. Whoa. That was really fun. I can see why the line was so long. The priority line was great, really zipped through. Single riders were going past me, but then at the end, like they all banked up. Because I guess not many single riders get a chance to get on because it's like 4 seats. I don't know. So I'm just heading over to the volcano for Journey to the Center of the Earth, which I think will be my last like big ride of the day, because then after this I've just got like shows and stuff. Aha! Found it. Now I just need to enter it and find the ride queue. That is such a fun ride. You start by going like down to the center of the earth and you're looking at all these like spooky creatures and you're getting scared, and then it turns into like a roller coaster while you journey back up to the top of the earth, and it picks up more speed than I thought or remembered. I mean, the guy in front of me, his hat blew off and like hit me in the face when we're in the dark, and I was like, what was that? And then when we got to the end of the ride, the girl behind me was like, I have a hat. And then the guy's like, oh my god, that's my hat. And so we passed it to him, and so I feel really bonded with those strangers over that experience. Oh, that was fun. So now I've got like over an hour until the next show. All the rides are mostly done, so I want to go check out Mermaid Lagoon, maybe get some popcorn, maybe a free beverage, maybe I'll go a Beveragino, twist my arm. And you'd think the shop after that ride would be like about the ride, but no, it's just Baymax stuff. But you know, he's a medical professional, Baymax, so I'm gonna get nail clippers and like a Q-tip dispenser, because I was reading a Reddit post about like things you should buy in Japan. You know when you're on Reddit in a different country and they feed you all the local stuff, even though you don't follow those subreddits? Anyway, someone was like, nail clippers from Japan are the best. And I was like, alright, well, I'm willing to try it. So I've got some Baymax ones for $12. Look at all these Baymax wares. Is that a toilet scrubbing brush? Toilet paper holder? Dustpan? Now I'm in the Nautilus Galley, which is like on the water level of that ride, to get a drink. I'm gonna miss this drink ticket so much. Oh, it's been my favorite part of this whole trip. Alaska included. And by the way, it's for free. Here I am at Mermaid Lagoon and the Arabian coast. They both sort of converge in this one spot. And I just remembered I want to do that Adventures of Sinbad ride. So I'm just gonna walk past to see what the line's like, because I know there's white chocolate popcorn in the Mermaid Lagoon, and I want to get that, but I don't want to get popcorn and then a ride, so I'll do ride then popcorn. Tokyo DisneySea. It's the goods. I think the rides have been fantastic. godsend.
That I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me. Of how I loved you, gonna love you like summer 15. Like summer 15.
I loved that. That was like if It's a Small World wasn't annoying and had an interesting storyline. And you know how I was saying like a lot of the rides here seem to be over like super quick? That was a long ride. You got some good bang for your buck. The ride was longer than the wait. Get a load of this park. Like, that's so pretty. I see why a lot of people rank DisneySea as like #1, just in terms of it being so unique in its own thing. Alright, let's try this popcorn and see if I can get JB some tongs. Tongs acquired for JB and popcorn acquired for me. Let's see. That's tasty. That's white chocolate. I prefer the statue of Ariel at Fantasy Springs, but this is nice too. Whoa. Look at this shop. It's called McDuck's. Pretty cool. That whole shop, the whole thing, from that end to that end, like the size of the Emporium, was just devoted to Duffy and friends. Duffy. In a shop called McDuck's, themed to Scrooge McDuck. I didn't find a single duck. Oh my god, more Duffy. More Duffy. Whoa, that's a lot of different kinds of rope. I just remembered, because I walked past it, that there's a whole Toy Story land that I've just ignored. Because I looked like earlier today, and the Midway Mania ride was like 2 hours or something crazy. And I just thought, oh, I'm never going there. And the same thing happened last time I was here. I never went because the ride was just way too long, but I might just pop around and have a look. Wow, I feel like I'm back at my hotel. Oh, this is it. Yeah, maybe part of the reason why I've neglected this area is because it really is just Midway Mania. And then I think there's some like carnival games. And then a Toy Box Playhouse, which maybe is Mr. Potato Head. If Mr. Potato Head does a show and I'm around, that would actually be pretty cool. Konnichiwa! I swear it's like they're listening to me. It's so funny. I was just like, oh, there's nothing to do here. This land's a bust. And then Mr. Potato Head starts singing Konnichiwa. And then there's these little green toy soldiers. And I got to pick with one of them. I'll pop it here. Fun area. You don't even need a big roller coaster in a Toy Story land. That was so fun. I am getting so hyped for Big Band Beat. Like there's a huge queue of people to be let in. Even though we all have assigned seating, people are still queuing up half an hour early for Big Band Beat. It is that girl. I still might just go get a drink and shop for a little bit before I go in, but I'm hyped. Okay, I ducked up to have a look at these shops, but they're not real, they're just storefronts mimicking Broadway. But they look nice. You got a sheet music store, there's a Christmas store which has got like Goofy dressed up as Santa. That's fun. And then like a fashion store, all very Broadway. And I'm realizing on the other side of this is all that Duffy merch in the real store. But these fake stores look pretty fun. There's a full deli here and like a diner type area. Okay, this is drink number 23. I have no idea. It's called Sparkling Drink. It's the specialty drink of this deli shop front. And it's just called Coca-Cola and apple. But it doesn't look like there's apple in it. It looks like there's those little mini bath bomb things, but it must be apple flavored. I don't know. It's worth like at least $8. I got it for free. So I don't know. It must. Oh, and it's Big Band Beat themed. I do feel like I'm on Broadway now that I've got an expensive drink in a souvenir cup, but it's not expensive because I didn't pay for it. But you know what I mean. This is the experience. I should try it. Oh my god, it's got apple jelly in it. The hype is real. That was so good. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it starts with like Mickey Mouse tap dancing. Actually, I do know how to explain it. So, it's sort of like not like a Disney show. It was more like a Broadway review of like 1920s Broadway standards and like, yeah, big band beat type songs. And the review just happened to cast Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald and Daisy and Goofy. Because they just sort of just play it straight. Like they're just, yeah, like they're performers in a Broadway review. And so like, yeah, Mickey Mouse tap dances, Goofy tap dances, Goofy scats. And then like it ends with Mickey doing like a big drum solo. Oh, Minnie does a ballad like with a piano that Mickey's playing. It's just, it's fun. There's a reason everybody loves that show. Yeah, I really liked it. So now, I think I have like an hour of free time before the next show and the show after that, and then I need to run to Fantasy Springs because I think the fireworks show or whatever the nighttime show is ends, and then I have like 20 minutes to get to Fantasy Springs and use that exit. And if I miss it, I'm gonna have to like walk all the way back through the park, monorail, to get back to where I would have just been on the other side of the road, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do my, oh, there's gondoliers. I don't know if you can see that, but there's people in gondolas. That's so cute. Yeah, so I'm just gonna explore this like entrance area because I'm probably not gonna exit this way and see what I can see. Donald nail clippers. Should have got them. I mean, that's pretty cool. Don't you hate when you're just trying to find the restrooms and you end up in Venice? How did I get into Venice? Oh, is that the bridge's size? Oh. Just like the real thing. I love this. Cute window display. This is the front entrance that I whipped by this morning. Galleria Disney. It's all Duffy. Duffy, 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 Duffy. It's a wall of Duffy. I just don't know how I feel about novelty bucket hats. Just don't know how I feel about Sorcerer and Mickey merch. It comes in shorts. Oh, should I make it a set? Wait, is this pajamas? Oh my god, you can get Big Band Beat merch. Including replica drumsticks? I mean, framed replica drumsticks used by Mickey Mouse. 300 Australian dollars. Oh my god. Cut to me buying the drumsticks. There's a limit of 3 per customer because everybody loves the Big Band Beat. Okay, so I've been trying to find some dinner and there really isn't a lot of vegetarian, and that's okay. I probably could have done a better job trying to find something, so I went to a bakery and I got a free drink. It's like a coffee tapioca latte bubble pudding, bubble tea type thing. And then for something vegetarian, I got a thing of bread. It's huge. It's like a giant... It's Mickey shaped. It's like butter and salt bread. But it's like a giant baguette. And I'm flying out at 6 AM tomorrow. Like, if I still had a few more days here, I could like nibble on it for a few days, but now I'm just gonna eat bread for dinner. I really need to hit the gym when I get home. Oh my goodness. I'm too embarrassed to eat it. It's nice though. I just checked the bakery menu, and that bread is on the to-go section. As in, take it home with you. You can't just eat a big long bread by yourself in a theme park. But I have been ripping it off, and it's quite tasty. And I think you can take bread on a plane, right? Maybe. I'll try. I'll be snacking on it all the way to Sydney. Cut to me finishing this bread right now, immediately. This is the stage for the show I'm seeing in a bit. I think they run it a few times. And there's just people mopping. I think we're gonna get wet. Also, I think it's called like Dockside Splashdown, so I don't know why I'm surprised. I thought Cape Cod might be a nice place to wander around, kill some time, enjoy the breeze. Because I blitzed through here earlier, so I didn't really get to stop and enjoy. I think I've had enough. I've had enough beverages. I think I hit my limit with that coffee tapioca thingy. Yeah, classic. All selfies. What a stitch up. That guy had been running around with a trash can that would make like "homp" sounds. Now he's terrorizing these people who just want a photo. Oh, here he comes. And he's off. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that he's not a cleaner. Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's pulled a crowd. I've never seen something like that before. But I'm gonna go into the shop and it's all Duffy. Yep, it is. It's all Duffy. Duffy, Duffy, Duffy. Hello, Duffy, 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 Duffy. Meanwhile, that guy's still going. He's got such a crowd. Like, who needs fireworks when you got this one guy with sound effects? I just want to visit this lighthouse at magic hour, and then I'll head down to where I gotta be for the show. It's pretty. It's a nice spot. Sit on a bench, look at the view, and eat some bread. That cleaner guy has gone off that way and all these people are following him. Or going on about their business, but they were all in that crowd. That was a nice peaceful spot to enjoy the breeze and some bread. Highly recommend, if anyone needs to just sit and have a breather at DisneySea, go to the Cape Cod Lighthouse. Okay, I found my seat, C56-8, right on a train track, so that's going to be comfortable. Wiggle around a bit, it's not too bad.
Let's go!
Well, that was different. I was glad I wasn't in a splash zone because I feel like they would have gotten drenched. There was a lot of water getting shot at them from the big cannons, and then also there was a backup dancer with just like a garden hose just like showering people. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I thought it was over, so I started walking away, and then like Donald came back on for an encore with just him. Classic Donald. Who is that girl chipmunk? I've never seen the girl chipmunk before. Is she, I don't know, exclusive to Tokyo Disney? I don't know, I've never seen her. Now I'm just heading over to the train going by. Heading over to that main port area. Don't know what it's called. And I'll find my seat for the evening show. Then I need to book it over to Fantasy Springs. And I've got to get Jess one of these hats. But if I'm running late and they're going to shut that exit to the hotel, sorry Jess, it's not happening.
So here we go again, it's no surprise. And it's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive. Come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. Stay up until the morning light falls. So come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. We're dancing through the night. Stay up until the moon, stay up until the morning light.
That was a pretty good show. I loved how immersive it was, like it was all around. And you get like Little Mermaid, Rapunzel, Peter Pan, a bunch of stuff. My brain's a bit scattered from it because now I'm like, I got like 10 minutes to get to Fantasy Springs. And I'm realizing it probably would have been easier just to leave from the front instead of going all the way to the back. But it's the only place I can get these hats, and Jess wants one of the hats. So, the internet did say 9, but that it has just changed in July to 9:10. So I'm hoping it's 9:10 because I'm really going against the grain here. I got 5 minutes. I should have put my Crocs in sports mode. If I have to walk back to the front entrance, I will cry. I'm almost at the exit, but I'm really worried I won't make it. I'm gonna go ask if it's 9 or 9:10, then I can go to the gift shop. It's 8:59 now, so sorry JB. I got there at 8:59 and I said, when did this close? And they said 9, and I said, not 9:10, and they were like, no. And then she was like, are you finished? And I was like, oh, I want to go to the shop. And she was like, no. She's like, you gotta go. so sweaty. I ran half that way. So sorry, Jess. We can share. At least I don't have to walk back and catch the monorail. Oh my goodness. I'm about to pass out. Oh, here we are back at Toy Story. Wow, Fantasy Springs really is just there for Toy Story. If you're staying at Toy Story longer, you could totally just like go back to the room, have lunch, pop back out, pop back in, pop back out. So easy. Easier than going to Disneyland, which is right there. Oh God, I need to go to bed. I need a shower. I need to pack. I need to get up in like 5 hours. Now that I'm back at the Mercure Haneda Airport Hotel, I can do a quick wrap up of my Tokyo Disneyland experience. Got to be quick because I'm catching that 4 a.m. bus to the airport. Loved it. Loved it. I think it's I just really enjoyed all the different shows, the different spins on some of the familiar rides, the new rides. Like Fantasy Springs is just so pretty to walk around. I thought the Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast, or whatever that ride was, I thought that was so good. The castle show was so good. The experience of having an assigned seat was so good. The vacation package was really worth it. I got the value just in drinks alone, but it was good to also have like a few of those meals, those fast passes. Like I was able to pretty much tick everything off my to-do list. Yeah, the only thing would be the Monsters Inc. ride, which I couldn't do because it was down, so I'll just have to come back. But everything else I did. I even did things I didn't know I wanted to do, like eat a whole loaf of bread for dinner, stuff like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. And getting out of that Fantasy Springs exit just then, I think I really beat the crowd. I got into that Toy Story hotel seconds later, got my bags, got in an Uber, and got here. Like the show only finished an hour ago. And I took a half-hour cab, like half-hour Uber to get to the hotel across the other side of Tokyo. So I'm like, wow, I really did all that really quickly. So yeah, I loved it. It was a great way to cap off what's been a pretty full-on 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks, however long it's been. I've done some great trips, so I really need some time to just like sit back and reflect on what a mammoth trip it's been. But yeah, Disney, Tokyo. Definitely want to come back. Maybe not right away, but like sometime soon. Okay. Bye.